And here we are on the daily time frame. Now, if you've been with us in the last couple of weeks, remember we had this whole situation figured out, where we acknowledge the fact that the 131.00 level has been a very strong demand zone in this market, which has lasted the span of 10 to 11 months in this market. As every point in time sellers come into the structure, we have been seeing buy pressure negating all their attempts. And following the bearish trend line we have here, we saw the breakout of the trend line happen in February. And from a technical standpoint, whenever price action breaks out of a key structure like this, we expect that one point in time, price will come back, retest that structure to incite the second wave of that bullish momentum. And this is exactly what happened in this market, as we saw right into the later part of last month through the first day of this month. We saw multiple rejection here, where price action transitioned into what looks like a reversal pattern here. And prior to the beginning of last week's trading session, remember we spotted this potential reversal pattern, and immediately what we did afterwards was to identify the neckline of that reversal pattern, which coincidentally fell at around the 133.800 level. And you all know what we look out for. We want to see a breakout of that structure, which actually happened at the beginning of the week, and we had the privilege of joining this 150 pips move before this bearish momentum happened. And since the breakout happened here, we have been seeing some multiple rejection of that neckline area, giving us a clue that buyers are gradually gaining some momentum here, which might lead into the confirmation of that reversal pattern to incite another wave of bullish momentum. And as you can see here, price is still trading above the neckline, hence it is advisable to look out for buying opportunity at this point. Now, to make things a little bit easier, when we scale down to the lower time, to the 4 hours time frame, this is what I was able to see here, and which will be the basis of our trading activity for this week. Now, look at the structure we have here since the beginning of this month rather. We have an ascending channel, which further emphasizes the strength of the buyers in this market. And right now, price respected the support line one more time, and since then we have been seeing buy pressure in this market, and I'm of the opinion that we might be seeing the breakout of the 135.00 level this week to incite a very strong move to the upside. So in order for us to be part of a buy position here, we want to look out for an opportunity that we can position ourselves to take advantage of that move. And to do that, we want to scale down to the 1 hour time frame to see how participants in this market has been reacting to that structure. So with this whole situation here, remember the 133.800, which we identified on the daily time frame, which is the neckline of that reversal pattern we identified, and also this level is serving as our key level for this week. And at the beginning of the week, we saw this whole situation where price action was trapped within a channel between the 134.480 and the 133.900 level. And with this whole situation here, you all know what we look out for whenever we sight a very simple flat channel like this. We want to see price action either break out of the resistance line or break down the support line for trading opportunity. And as a result of this, I had my buy stop order triggered at this point. As you can see, we already have a buy position triggered, and if you are taking advantage of that opportunity right there, well done to you for being on standby. And let's see how far this move is going to go. So stop loss should be somewhere below the previous low here, which will dovetail to about 35 to 40 pips thereabout, which is not bad at this point. But if you had missed out on this opportunity we had here this morning, well, I would advise you to remain patient, as you don't want to jump in front of a moving train. So there are two things you can look forward to if you had missed out on the buy position. And for those who are already in the buy position, we still have the privilege of adding more position so that we can maximize this bullish move if it's going to be what we are going to be seeing this week. So what we are going to be looking forward to at this point is, one, since we have a breakout of that resistance line, which happens to be our yardstick for buying opportunity this week, then you all know from a technical standpoint there is still a chance that price could still come back to do a retest of that structure. So if it so happens that price action comes back to retest the structure, then we want to be part of that move when we start seeing buy pressure around that area. And if price action continues to the upside, breaking out of the 135.00 level, then we will be thinking of adding more position to our existing trade. So that is how we are going to be trading the USDJPY today. And if price action does not come back to retest structure and instead it continues to find higher highs, then you want to be looking out for trend continuation patterns above the structure, like a flag pattern, a triangle, bullish rectangular pattern, whichever case it may be, to be part of that move. And a final breakout of the 135.00 level will be a very massive signal for us to join a trend continuation, as a breakout of that level would have taken out all the sell position around this area to give us a confirmation of the strength of the buyers at this point. So these are my views here on the USDJPY for today, and we are looking forward to more buying opportunities here, and let's look out for more opportunities above that 134.480. But if at any point in time price action breaks back below the neckline that we identified on the daily time frame at the 133.800 area, then at this point we will be looking out for selling opportunities to join a bearish move to the downside, and this would have negated that reversal pattern we identified on the daily time frame. So these are my views here. I doubt if a bearish momentum will happen. I'm still holding on to a bullish pattern, bullish momentum here, but if it happens, let's be on standby to catch that move. So on this note, I want to call it a day here. It has been a wonderful moment with you guys, and I hope I was able to simulate all the potential trading opportunity that we could come across on all the financial instruments that we are going to be monitoring for this week. At this point, I'm very sure you are well equipped to be able to take advantage of any potential trading opportunity during the New York session. So we shall be coming back again here tomorrow to review how well these pairs have been doing, and then prepare ourselves on how to take advantage of more opportunities during the New York session tomorrow. Manage our trades too as well. And for those who are joining us for the first time, I hope you are able to take one of two things into the New York session today, and let's see how things worked out. So let's see again tomorrow, 10 a.m. UTC, 11 a.m. West African time, as we come here again to review how well the pairs have been doing, and at the same time get ready for the New York session tomorrow. Do have a wonderful evening, everyone. Bye bye.